Thank you.
Good evening, young lady. It's in your face. It's lower down. Okay, I had to move my overlapping face on yours. So, what is your name?
Lisa.
Lisa. And you're talking to your daughter. I worked on your daughter yesterday, and some amazing stuff came through, but you haven't seen those videos yet.
No.
Right? So, you have eye problems. So, explain to me what's going on with your eyes. How bad are they? What is the condition? Is there any name to what's going on, or are they just failing you?
No, I have diabetic retinopathy,
And can you tell me what that is?
where the diabetes ate through my retinas. I have big holes in my...
Wow. Okay. So the phone is holding itself up, right? You're not holding the phone?
No, I'm not holding it.
All right, cool. So what I want you to do, for starters, is I'm going to have you... What the hell? Which phone is which? Okay, this is the right phone. So you can see my face right now, right?
Yeah, I see you. Yep, you're...
All right, good. I'm sitting there playing with two phones, trying to get myself up. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your eyes on my eyes. So I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer. If either of your hands tingle, I want you to raise your hand immediately. Use the opposite hand and squeeze the tingling out. You're going to grab it by the wrist and squeeze towards your fingertips, squeezing any tinglings that come out. Okay? You're not going to do it like sage. You're going to do it like you're squeezing ketchup out of a little packet or mayonnaise out of a packet, and you'll feel whatever's tingling squeezing right out of your fingertips, okay?
Okay.
If you get any tingling anywhere else, use two hands and scoop it out. If you get any heat building up in your body, just be verbal and say, my body is getting hot, okay?
Okay.
All right. Put your eyes on mine. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, do you feel any tingling in your hands or any tingling anywhere?
Just me on my fingertips.
On your fingertips, we'll take the other hand and squeeze it out. Did it come out? Do it nice and slow. Don't go too fast. Go nice and slow. You're squeezing it out. Is it gone?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, it's either it is or it's pretty much. If it's still there, go slower so that you're squeezing it out. You don't go fast with a ketchup pack because you only get a little bit of the ketchup out. You don't get it all out. You squeeze nice and you push right up to it and squeeze it right out.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. All right, put your eyes back on me again. We're going to do the same thing. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Any tingling that time?
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze it out.
Okay.
Okay, one more time. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Any tingling?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get rid of that. All right. Just look in my eyes. Let me know what you feel in your body. Put your eyes right into my eyes. Let me know what you feel in your body.
A lot of little tingles.
All right, so we still have some stuff left in there. All right, so so they can't. So when you look into my eyes, it's literally heaven looking right into your soul. And if there's anything in there that shouldn't be there, your body goes into tingle mode. With what shouldn't be there to get out. So do you have long sleeves on, short sleeves on? What do you got going on?
I have short sleeves.
Cool. So what I want you to do is raise your right hand, raise your right arm up, keep your fingers pointed out. Don't point it at any of the children or grandchildren there. No, not way that, just way out in front of you. Because you're going to take your other arm, and I call this priming a pump. You're going to take your other arm, and just on your forearm, you're going to start from your forearm, squeezing right down your forearm, right down your wrist, right out your fingertips with the opposite hand. Like I call this priming the pump. Yep. Squeeze there and just pull it right down, all the way down towards your fingertips. And then after you do that a couple of times, you should start feeling a flow of energy, the negative energy wanting to come right out your fingertips. So keep doing that till you feel the flow. Once you feel the flow, just keep your fingers pointed out and then stop with your hand and just let it keep flowing out. Let me know when you feel it starting to flow out. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. You feel any flow coming out yet?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Just let it flow out. So how do you wrap your head around this?
Hopefully it'll work.
Hopefully, well, you're feeling things that you wouldn't normally feel, right?
Yeah.
So since something is being done, hopefully it's for work. You funny. All right. So now what I'm going to have you do, okay? We're going to do one eye at a time. So I want you to take your one hand, put it right over one of your eyes. You're going to close your eyes. Put your one hand in front of your head, right over the eye. The opposite hand behind your head, so that you would be making a straight energy line from both palms straight through your head. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. One in front, now the other one behind your head, right where that same spot would be. Close both eyes. Just relax. And let me know if you start to feel any energy starting to come through, okay? Mm-hmm. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Keep your eyes closed. Let me know if you're able to feel any energy going through yet. Any
Yeah, in my hand.
All right, so what are you feeling in your hand? The hand in front or the hand behind?
The one in front, my knuckle was is pinchy, like it feels weird.
All right, just relax. Keep your hands like that. Just think about the damage that's in your eye, and that's what we're working on. Let me know if any different things start to happen in your hand that's laying over your heads, either front or back.
Mm-hmm. Just got that pain. That's it.
You got what?
Just the pain in my knuckle.
Pain in your knuckle. Take your other hand, squeeze that pain in your knuckle out. That's probably something that doesn't want this to happen. Take it and squeeze that pain right out of your knuckle. Squeeze, don't rub it. Squeeze it right out. Tomato ketchup. Squeeze it right out. Nice and slow. Put your whole hand closer to you, above it, so that the pain is facing there. Right now, just squeeze above it. Hold your hand above it, right above it. Okay, so now the pain is below. Now I don't want you to go past the pain. It doesn't want to go. It's stuck. It's being a pain in the ass. So listen to me. Okay? Don't go past it. Just take your hand right up to the pain. And then let me know when it starts to move more towards the top of your fingertip, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. For each little bit that it starts to move forward, you're going to slowly move your hand in that direction towards it, getting it out, okay? Open your eyes and put your eyes on mine. Put your eyes right on mine. As it starts moving forward, you're going to keep moving your hand, inching it forward, pushing it, and restricting it from coming back to it has to go out, okay? Put your eyes on mine. You'll feel it to move your hand up as it's going out. And let me know as it's moving up and away, okay?
Yeah, it's like on my middle knuckle.
It just keeps just keep approaching towards it. Each time it moves up further, you move your hand up a little further. Keep your eyes on mine. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Did it move further to your fingertips?
Yep.
Is it out or is it, huh?
Almost out.
All right, just keep your hand right behind it. Keep getting closer to it. As I'm saying the Lord's Prayer, you keep pushing it closer and closer to the edge until we knock it out, okay?
Yep.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Do you have it all the way out yet or no?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have any more pain.
Okay, if you have no more pain, then she's out. All right, go back to putting your hands over your eyes, one in front, one behind.
On the opposite eye now?
No, do the same one. Well, when you're looking out of that eye, does it feel any different? Look out of the eye that we were working on.
I can't really tell.
Well, if you can't tell, then go back to put one hand on that eye and one hand on the back.
Let me put my glass. Hold on.
Okay.
It seems a little clearer. Yeah.
All right, cool. Then go to the other eye then.
All right, so cover this
Yep,
eye.
yep, cover that eye then now. One in the front, one right behind it, so you're making a straight line with the energy. Close the other eye, the one we already worked on. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Are you feeling any energy going through your hands yet?
Not really. No.
That's okay. Just relax. Just let me pray. You just keep your hands there. The hand on your backside, is that opposite of your hand on the front? Looks like it's a little low.
No, it's right there.
Okay. All right. Just relax. Let me know if you start to feel any energy or anything flowing through your hands yet.
Nope. Feels pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm praying, so so it takes me a whole 35 seconds to pray. So just hold on there a second. So if you don't feel anything, don't say nothing. Only say something if you feel it starting to work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, keep your hands in that position. Open up the eye that's not covered and put it on me. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. You feel any energy or anything at all?
No.
Okay, that's all right. I want honesty. All right, remove your hands, put your glasses on. Let me know if you see any difference out of one eye, both eyes, or what's going on.
Well, I can see you pretty clear. I don't see my floaty anymore. Ultimate tip I could read. It's still a little blurry, but at least I can see it.
All right, take your glasses off. Put both hands over one hand in the front over each eye. Take both of your hands, place one over each eyes. Yep. Keep your eyes closed, nice and relaxed. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Are you able to feel any energy out of either hand right now?
Nope.
It's okay. So as I'm still praying, you just removed your hands. Did you give up?
Nope.
I didn't give up. All right. Nope, I'll tell you just relax, don't overthink it. So what you're gonna do is very, very lightly, you're just going to pay attention to anything basically coming out of your hands, like energy, popping, heat, anything like that coming through your hands into your face. The cat wants in the picture.
You scared me.
All right, remove your hands, put your glasses on, grab that paper again and see if there's any change. So now you said it was a little better, but not great than it was before when you were able.
Yeah. When I look out of my eyes, I see fogginess, but I can see you pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a little blurry, but special announcement. I can see a little.
Right.
Yeah, the foggy away a little bit.
Let me know, or let your daughter know, or let me know tomorrow if your eyes start to improve even more. Okay, so we've got some improvement on them, which means that something is happening, something is taking place, and hopefully it only gets better. Oh, you just made a funny look. What happened?
The paper started moving.
Wow.
Yeah, usually I have a black floaty in my eye. It looks like a polywog. I don't see that right now.
And that's not there anymore? Cool.
I don't see it.
That's a beautiful thing. I got a floater too. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bifocals are from my veins popping in my eyes.
Yeah, mine was from a knee driven into my eye socket from a knucklehead. Yeah.
Yeah, but I go every 6-7 weeks to see if I need needles in my eye.
Do you want to try to do what I did with your daughter lifting the veil? Let's see if we can bring anybody through for you.
Try.
If you don't, if you're nervous and you don't want to, then it's okay. You're not going to offend me to pass.
Maybe I'll do that.
You keep breaking up. Some kind of energy keeps stopping your sound from coming through.
Maybe it's my mother.
Well, do you want to try to bring her through?
Sure.
All right. Take your right hand, place it over your heart. Take your left hand, you're going to place it on the back of your head, right where the Jewish would put their little beanie. Yeah, a little lower. Right there. That's good enough. Yep, right there. Perfect. Close your eyes. Think of the best moment that you had with your mother. Don't overthink it. Just lightly think of a very beautiful moment you had with her. When she comes through, I want you to smile so that I know that she's here, okay? And then once she comes through, then you can remove your hand from your head and your chest. Keep your eyes closed to keep the connection. So make sure you smile if she comes through for you or anybody comes through for you, okay? And what's her name that you want to come through?
Chris.
Chris? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So if you start getting any images in your mind, anything at all, let me know, okay? So what's going on right now?
Nothing.
Nothing? Your body's not getting warm, is it?
No.
Okay. If your body starts getting warm, let me know. That means that we didn't fully cleanse the vessel and there's something there and we can't lift the gates to heaven with anything bad still on the vessel. What's Chris's last name?
Farina.
Farina?
Yes.
Chris Farina, come on down. Was she Catholic?
Yes.
All right. So with many Catholics, they find it to be taboo and they think that it's wrong to be speaking to the dead, so to speak. But Chris Farina, if you can see me, you can see my light. You know that I am from heaven. I speak what's right. It's okay to make your presence known, whether it's just your face, whether it's a gesture of something that will remind her of you, but it's okay. As long as this vessel is cleansed, you're okay to come through to make your presence known and say hello to your daughter. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Anything coming through at all?
No.
All right, relax. I see your forehead all scrinched up like you're trying to overthink this here. Just totally relax. Totally relax. Think. If that moment that you're thinking of didn't come through, think of another moment of her. Think of a bunch of different moments. Think of all the love that you had with her in your heart. Think of all the good times.
Well, she's.
Mary, you can close your eyes, put your right hand over your heart and your left hand above your head too. We can do a duo. And then if you get anything that comes true for you, let me know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me know when you're set.
I'm ready.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And if either one of you gets anything to come through, just, acknowledge that someone's coming through for you.
I have her. She is sitting at the kitchen table putting out her Monopoly game.
Okay, so you say you have her. Who do you have come through?
My grandmother, Chris Farina.
Really? All right.
Mhm.
All right. So, Mom, you can open your eyes, take your hands off. She was able to come through for your daughter. Take the cell phone and face it towards your daughter so that we have her, so that we can see her on the camera. Okay, boom. Now, Mom, you can ask your daughter any questions that you want the answers to from Chris.
Ask her what she died from.
Are you okay, Mary? Mary, are you okay? What's she showing you? What's she telling you? You look pained. You look hurt. Let your mother know what's being told you. Relay the message to your mother. Come on, Mary.
She's showing me the hospital. And how she's mad at Grandpa. And she didn't want to die. No.
Ask her if she crossed over to heaven.
No.
Ask her if she would like to go to heaven.
No.
Chris, you're going to be wandering around in eternity. Anybody that you're watching over, as you know, time is of no essence to you. They're all going to grow up and they're all going to die, and you're going to be left alone where you're at, alone in the darkness. Does she have anybody that she's hanging out with?
She says she wants to stay with her children.
And her children are where she's at?
She wants to stay with her living children.
Oh.
She wasn't ready to go.
Okay, Chris, this is what all right, Chris, I want you, can you see my light, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's a beautiful thing. You can see my light and you're not even in heaven. So I want you to listen to and I'm being lit up. So I just got energy from somebody that's either in heaven waiting for you or something that's going on, Chris. So what I want you to know, Chris, is that if you go to heaven, you can come up and down stairs as many times as you want, as fast as you want. You will not be abandoning your children. You will be joining your family upstairs, and they will even help you with more powers than you can imagine to watch over your children and actually be able to help them instead of watching over them without being able to do anything. Do you understand me, Chris?
She's sending like cold chills through my body.
Right? Well, that's confirmation. So, Chris, we're gonna make it so that not only can you watch over your children, but you can watch over them at any time. In a snap of a finger, from upstairs, you can come downstairs, and you can bounce from any of them so instantly, and have more strength and more power to be able to help them and watch over them. So, Chris, I want you right where you're at. I want you to close your eyes, and you can just speak with somebody else that's in heaven that they can confirm this. So close your eyes, Chris, where you're at. And I want you to think of a loved one that you know that's in heaven, that you also know would be watching over your children. I want you to close your eyes and just think of them. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Who came into the picture?
A tall, thin man.
Ask her if she knows who this tall, thin man is.
Mustache.
Chris, do you know who this man is?
She said yes.
Who is he to you?
Father.
Wow. What's your father's name?
She's just saying dad.
Wow. Are you happy to see your dad?
She's very happy. And she's saying right now she can't go.
You must go, Chris. Oh my goodness, Chris, you only if you want to help your children better, you need to go with your father. Ask your father if it's true that he's able to look over his grandchildren from where he is. Ask him.
He's telling me.
You can still watch over your children. Take your father's hand. Take your father by the hand. He's watching over your children while you're watching over your children. He can help you.
Oh, Mom. Mom. She said she loves you.
She'll be able to come back and talk to your mom right through you immediately. That's how blessed these gifts are. She'll be able to come right back and talk to you again, but from heaven.
Mom, your baby brother's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Very handsome.
She should go with
Oh
him.
my goodness. He's a full-grown man, Mom, and he is handsome.
Tell her to go with him.
She's being relentless, and she's saying no. She wants to stay with her children.
Mom, go.
Chris, do you hear my voice? Go with your father. You can instantly come back and talk to your daughters. You can instantly come back and get messages and give them to your children. Right now, you're not able to give your children messages. What are you able to do except for just watch them? You can watch them from heaven and help them better.
Oh, he looks like Christine and Uncle Butchie together. Whoa. Hi, Uncle.
See if anybody else can come in besides her father. Your uncle came in, her uncle came in, or your uncle came in as well?
Yeah, my baby.
My mother's baby brother came in.
Cool. And how is she taking that? You liking that?
Oh my God, she's crying and holding him, and she's just my baby.
Go, Mom. Go to heaven.
They'll both let you know that they're watching over the rest of the family down here, but you need to go with them.
He looks like Aunt Christine and Uncle Butchie put together.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Chris. Your whole family loves you. And you will, I promise you'll be able to watch over everybody down here.
She's gonna go. She's going. She's going. Nobody will forget.
Is there any messages she wants to give right now before she comes back? Tell her that she can come right back after she goes to heaven. She can come right back to you and give you and ask more questions and give more messages if she wants.
Something with bones. Bones. Her bones. Her.
Is that what she died from?
My head is starting to get.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You can take your hand off the top of your head. You're probably getting too much energy. There you go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. What's going on, Mary?
It's just really strong energy. Like, it's like giving me.
Take your hands and squeeze them from both sides of your temples, right up out of your crown chakra. You just squeeze right upwards, like you're pushing in the excess energy right up and up to the heavens. Keep pushing up, push up all the way up over your ponytail. Just scoop it right up, push it. Palm your whole hands on your head. Squeeze your head like you're popping a giant zip right up and out. Let me know if you start feeling release of energy and release of power up out of your head. You feel it going up and out?
I feel it going up and out.
Okay.
She's afraid to leave.
Don't be afraid, Mom.
Chris, what are you doing? Why are you afraid to leave? You can see the light. You have loved ones from heaven, and I promise you that you will be able to help your children better. You're not going to come across anybody like me again, Chris. I am a rarity. What's that? Who's there?
Is Aunt Christine okay? She's worried about Aunt Christine. Why? Why is she worried about Aunt Christine? She keeps saying Christine. Christine. Is there something going on with Aunt Christine?
No, not that I know of.
What about Aunt Christine? Christine.
If she knows something that we don't know, then have her tell us.
She's worried about Aunt Christine. She's saying Christine.
Well,
What's the matter with her, Mom? What's the matter with Christine?
She's worried about her.
Well, she can do more help from upstairs than she can in the freaking shadows. What does she call where she's at? Where does she think she is? Home.
With her family.
Home with her family. And what happens when her family dies? Where does she think she's going to be?
Mom, go to heaven.
When your family dies, where do you think you're going to be?
I should say this on camera because I don't want the family to see that or hear that.
Yeah, don't say it then.
I can't say what she just said.
There is more forgiveness in heaven for anybody who's already up there and down here. All sins are forgiven. Everybody is different that is up there. All the energies, all the sins, all bad things are all forgiven and over. Do not carry these burdens down here. Go to the light. Go with your Father.
She's walking me through her house in West Virginia. Okay. You could do more if you cross over.
A lot more.
You could do a lot more. It's okay. I'll call Aunt Christine and talk to Aunt Christine myself, okay? You could come back. This is not where you're in the shadows. And for you. Go with Grandpa. Park with Great Grandpa. You'll see your mom. You got your baby.
Chris, you're not going to abandon your baby, right? You're going to go with your baby?
She actually said she feels like she's abandoning her family, her children.
No,
She said she left once and she doesn't want to leave them again.
You have to leave them.
She's abandoning her family in heaven that's waiting for her.
Go to heaven, Mom.
She not only is she abandoning her family in heaven that's waiting for her, but when the rest of her family does die, they'll be looking for her and wondering where she was. And what is she supposed to tell them? Oh, I waited in the dark for you, where you couldn't see me.
Mom, go to the light. Go to heaven. We'll be fine, Mom. You'll still be able to help us from up in heaven. We want you to go to heaven.
What is she telling you, Mary? You're smiling. You're getting some kind of good news.
She is. She's just showing me past memories of playing board games and how Skippo with me and Jennifer. She's showing me this one game of Skippo where Jennifer she just messed up the game. Jennifer called her out in cheating, and Grandma's showing me that she did cheat. But Jennifer was right.
Well, this isn't like cheating, Chris, because everybody's going to die, and you're going to be stuck in the dark alone, abandoning your family. Even the cat wants you to go.
Go ahead.
Tigger. She's talking about Tigger.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Tigger can come in there. Come on, Tigger. Come on into the picture and see Mommy. Come on in and let Mommy know that everybody's waiting for her up there. Let me know if any of her pets come into the picture.
Sawyer. Black Lab.
He came in?
He's here.
Cool. Does Chris see him?
Yeah.
What's she thinking?
She's petting him. Just going like that with his ears.
Now, do we have three people there now? The father, an uncle, and the dog?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Or her father, her son, and the dog, right? That's her son?
Yes, her son. Her father. He's walking. There he is. There's your baby. There's Tigger.
Now, what's this? Tigger a dog or a cat?
A cat.
Cool. Oh my God, it's like Narnia, huh?
Oh my God, she just scooped him up and she's swirling with him. Mind you, Mom, Grandma is beautiful. She's young.
Is she in her yellow dress?
She is wearing here's like a fro-ish sort of bow on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't be scared.
Ask Chris if she can see my wings.
So yeah.
Well, if you can see my wings and you can see my light, can't you trust me to go to the light?
She says she trusts you. She just feels like she's abandoning them.
You're not. Trust me. If you trust me, you are not abandoning them. You're going to be able to watch over them with such more focus and clarity. You're going to be able to affect their life even so much more.
Yes, I will. You're gonna be so much better. If you go, you're gonna be able to come and do a lot more. Come and see your family whenever.
In fact, Chris, we went right back to thank us for making that choice.
Nani's coming. Nani's coming. Fachine.
What's she scolding?
Fachine.
Is that like scolding? Is that like what's the matter for you? What are you doing?
Yes. Oh, she's so sweet. Hi, Dolly.
Now that's her mother?
That is her mother-in-law.
Her mother-in-law?
Hold on, Nani's talking to her. She's giving her
A lecture.
a lecture.
Lecture president.
Grandma's asking her for forgiveness
Aw.
for always arguing with Grampy and stealing coupons.
Yeah, that was the last argument they had.
That's the last argument they had. Yeah, okay.
That's why I got that one. It was just stupid.
Yes. Okay. I will call her. I'm going to call her. I promise. I have Mom call her. Okay. I don't know how stupid it is. Stupid does. Make sure you call Amy and keep an eye on Amy. You're the big sister. You should be controlling your sisters and brother.
I'm trying.
Yeah, should be controlling. Isn't that fun?
She's laughing at you. She said, oh, yeah, especially that butchie. Okay. She's going to go.
Cool. God bless you, Chris.
She turned around and did that.
Cool.
We love you. Yes. Okay. Done.
All right. Grab this phone and bring it closer to you while you continue to talk. That was freaking cool, huh? How was that?
That was hard, man. Like, my heart hurts.
That was a trip, huh?
Yeah.
But that's two people that we've helped cross over to the light. How beautiful is that? The other one was what, 26 years, I think you said?
Poppy. Yeah, about, right? 26?
They died in 97 and
98.
And when did this one die?
Grandma died 10 years ago.
Only 10 years ago? I'd say only, right? But
Yeah, only.
that is miraculous stuff, though, to help people that don't want to cross over because they think that they're going to watch over their family. But that was cool that her pets came through, her father came through, her baby that she came through.
Did he have a gray mustache?
Black.
Black. And
He was young. He was tall.
Oh, that's my grandfather, Benjamin.
Never seen a picture of him. I don't even know who he was, but he came through.
I don't know. Do I have pictures?
And then your baby brother came through. He looks like Uncle Butchie and Aunt Christine together. Like, he's handsome, gorgeous ladies man. Of course he is. He's Farina. Oh, because my Uncle Butchie, he's very handsome, and my Aunt Christine is gorgeous. And them two put together just make a perfect picture. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was actually really hard. Took a lot of energy. I feel drained right now. It was, she was like bringing me through her house in West Virginia. And, right, she's upset about that. Then she was just bringing me through card games, nights that me and my sister were there playing games and sleepovers, but that one game of Skippo, I just remember as she's showing me, Jennifer was like, I was watching you, you cheated. And she's like, no, I didn't. I am your adult. Don't tell me that. And she looked at me, she goes, I cheated. Jennifer knew.
That is too funny.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So, in a nutshell, how would you wrap up this evening's activities so that I can shut this camera off and we can continue to talk? So, how was that overall? Was that another evening of amazement?
Yes. It was, like I said, it was more of a heartbreaking moment.
Right.
But I'm happy that she was able to understand that she's no good in the shadow and that she can go to the light.
Yes.
Because she felt if she went to the light, she was abandoning her family.
Yep.
She said she abandoned them once and she didn't want to do it again.
Right.
That's why she wouldn't go. So, this evening, again, phenomenal. Draining, but very phenomenal.
It looked like it definitely took a toll on you this evening. Last night didn't take half as much energy out of you. It was actually more exuberating and enlightening, and that's because this was a battle. This was literally a battle to help her cross over. We had to fight all the energies that was trying to keep her locked down in this playing field, you know?
I could feel when she would get upset, like cold chill and then goosebumps, and then it was like electricity, like, oh my goodness. It was phenomenal. It was very exciting. So, yeah. But very draining. Good Lord.
Another great episode this evening. All right.
Yes.
We'll wrap this up. Thank you very much for you and your mom for letting me record this here for the YouTube channel. And I'll tag you to it so that your other aunt can watch this one and freak out as well.
Oh, God. I know. Yes. I'm going to have to give her a call, though.
Yes. Is that the one that she said she was worried about? The same one that said she watched the video? Really? Wow. How ironic is that? All right, cool. Let me wrap this down. Let me see which one is filming. This one's filming.